Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Building a Nation with Polonia Warszawa. That we start today on a page of one of our own players, Mateusz Żdegoła, because someone said to me, now that, wow, his potential thing has just dropped off. That's interesting. I only just noticed that. Someone basically said to me, have Zwigi's attributes improved at all? Almost feels like he's peaked at 16. Basically, the way it works is because we retrained him as a shadow striker, it changed the way that the stuff is calculated. So these things get a bit skewed, essentially. And as you can see, he has still been slowly improving, mostly in his mental and physical stats, though. He's barely had a great deal of improvement in the technical ability, which is interesting. I mean, he's still been an excellent striker, as you can see so far this season. 14 goals in 13 league matches, 22 in all competitions, is still a bloody good return so far. 21 starts, and he's got 22 goals this season. He's doing a bloody good job. I think it's just one of those things where the star ratings don't really reflect the quality of the player, unfortunately. Have you thought about using Żdegoła as a complete forward? Not really. I mean, I'd be tempted, but it's the sort of thing that I might trial once we're out of the Champions League and trial it for the rest of the season in the league and to see if it makes any difference, because he has got a lot of good attributes across the board, so he might well be primed for that kind of thing. But I'm sort of slowly building our way into this tactic bit by bit. We've definitely got better using him as a striker. But we'll see how he does as a complete forward after Christmas. I don't want to rock the boat just yet, considering we've done so well. Matt, I use the same skin as you. I haven't updated mine since I first got it, but it does have an instant result feature. You can instant result when you go to the team selection before the game. There's a symbol next to the start of the game that allows you to instant result before you submit the team. Thank you. I did not know this was there. I've been completely... I noticed there's a little whistle, and I never knew what that did. I didn't even think to click it. So I have at least been able to get through the episode a little bit quicker by doing that for the league games at least, and that's good, I feel like, because the league games take up a lot of time, and we really do want to concentrate on Europe, and it'll allow me to focus more stuff on the other things at the moment, basically, because at the moment what I was doing was playing the games on only commentary to try and get through them a bit faster, and it does allow me a little bit more control, but usually we're okay. How do you set up your scouting assignments to get reports on those youth players from various nations? Right. As always, I'm going to drop it through just to quickly show you how we do this. I like to do this every couple of seasons when someone asks. Control W will bring you to the world screen. You then go down here and go to youth intake. Obviously, there's none there. Right, so we've got some from October. All you do is select about that many. Right-click them, go get scout report. You can only do up to 50 at once. I think it might even be 49. Go get scout report. If you've got enough scouts, slowly but surely, they will start to filter through into the scouting menu here. And they'll usually look a lot like this. So we've had some Irish ones just coming through the end here. Most of the time, if they're below a certain amount, I will just get rid. So that is basically what I do. Any that I do like, I will start scouting more. This is not from that, though. This is from my general focus at the moment, because we've not got many youth intakes to actually scout yet. So yeah, that's basically how you do it. How do you make it where they pay you money per month to learn your players? So basically, when you get a loan offer, they'll offer you to pay a certain amount of wages. But above that, there are two more boxes for playing amount unused and used, basically, where you can get a set amount per month. Basically, I just knob a number into there and see what happens. At first I was offering like 60k, and then I realized I could maybe offer more, so that's all I do. I trial it out. Sometimes they'll say no, and sometimes they'll negotiate with you, but generally speaking, that's how you do that, basically. Sometimes they'll offer money straight up anyway, but you can always dump it in the deal if they really want the player. Peralta has a new girlfriend in Bremen. That would explain a lot as to why he was very eager to get out. Presumably Edwin Palacios also got one. The name of the stadium should be the Regan Booty Gentleman Club. Well, that would interfere with the actual Regan Booty Gentleman Club. People would be confused. Right then, we've had some games off camera, and we've got Juventus today at home. The big one, as they say. And that really is important. All we need is a draw, or a 1-0 defeat, technically, I think. But really, I want to try and go and get the win, because coefficient points are very important. So first up, off camera, we were away at Motor. Goal from Strakowski. He got another one. I've had to put him in a lot of these just to fulfill that one quota, and he's done all right. Garcia grabbed one as well, which was really nice. Obrich got one, as did Victor Hugo. Then in the next round of the cup, we knocked out Swansk 2-0 with a goal from Żdegoła and a lovely one from Panda, though Albarracin was excellent on the night. And not only that, our B team beat Rakow's first team 2-1. So they are through to the quarterfinals of the Polish Cup, but they will play against Lech Poznan. So I feel that's probably where their journey will end, but you never know. And lastly, a sort of scraped victory against Pogon. A lovely goal from Davor Winiewicz made it to a 1-0. So yeah, through nice, good stuff. Just very quickly, the league looks like this. We are 7 points clear of Zag, who are having an unreal season. Lechia are also doing pretty solidly as well. Lech Poznan could certainly get into the chase too, got a decent goal difference, but everybody else is completely out of it. Legia do need to get their act together, but Katowice are actually looking like they might well get a championship group go this year, and maybe could get on the coattails, sneak into 5th maybe. That would be amazing, because they could finally get some money spending. Not that they've not been doing that already. As things stand, essentially, technically, we could still win the group if Red Bull Salzburg somehow beat Paris Saint-Germain, or even held them and we won, then it could still happen, but it's not going to, is it? We need to probably just go out here and win. So we don't want Robban in the team. I like the guy, he's done all right for us, but we definitely need Zviggy in there. So Lisic, Triviero, ooh, is Gorosito still injured? He is. Jovanovic or I'm probably going to go with Jovanovic for today. Triviero's not exactly impressed in the games he's played. Campagnaro, Orozco, Silva. Ivanov will have to play because of the injury to Shebel, unfortunately. He's nearly back. He'll be back after Christmas. Freitas and Oyeneda. Iglesias, no, we want Franceschi, my man. On the bench, we're going to go Victor Hugo, Pandurovic, Opris, Robban, Rosa, Garcia, and Kevin. I've made the default back to positive because I found that we were training attacking was a bit overkill, particularly as I ended up switching to positive anyway. It's -5. It's a cold day. We only have to not lose, really. But I feel like we're good enough to get the win, since we were able to go and win in Turin, and we looked pretty damn good in that match, although they are playing a totally different system, so we will see how we do. But honestly, just don't lose and I'll be happy. If we have to settle for a draw to get ourselves through, then we will. But the worst thing we could do, really, would be to fall behind. That's the last thing we want to be doing. Oh god, no! Deflected through. I do get the feeling that we're going to have a lot of the balls. Vigawa's free kick comes back to him! Oh. Well, next to nothing happened in that first half, but what the main thing is we kept the ball and we're totally in control of the match. I might up the tempo a tiny bit, though, just to allow us to use a little bit of that possession to pull them around a bit. Like, we don't need to go for the win, but I feel like we've got a better chance at scoring if we just up the tempo a tad. Just pull them around a little bit more and try to find a space for a goal. Maybe we'll get on from a set piece or something, I don't know, but keeping the ball and just keeping them out of the way is kind of the main thing right now. Kepa thumping it long. We need a big header hit. Oh, God, why have you let him bring that down? Franceschi is forced to tip that one over the bar. Why on earth didn't he just go and win the header? That concerns me. Because I'm concerned that we'll have one of these games where we keep loads of the ball but don't really create anything concrete and they'll get one chance and take it. I'm interested here. I don't like to bring Zviggy off that much, but I feel like today might be a day where we could do with a bit more ball over the top, perhaps. So certainly not been a classic by anybody's definition of a classic match, but I don't care about classics right now. Oh, Campagnaro can bring it down and get the shot away. Oh, better. But we've still got plenty of players back because they've only left one player up front, which means we've got 2-on-1 for that. Silva, Victor Hugo. We do need to be careful, though, because Juve do need to come here and win, and they might throw like it to a 4-2-4 towards the end or something, as teams often do. And they've got an injury, though, and I think that's them going to be down to 10 men, potentially. Oh, Victor Hugo's through. Can he get the cross in? He does! Cleared away. Oh, God. Bentancur. And that should easily be Freitas' ball, because Nito is injured. Jovanovic. Orozco. They're pushing at us a bit more. Victor Hugo's in! Oh, he's missed it. That was the chance of the match. We've just fashioned it. Ah, now they've moved to a slightly different approach. They've gone more attacking, but that could still cost them. Oh, no, 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 no. You have got to be joking. Wait. Oh, no, 1-0 would still see us go through. Oh, good grief. I told you. It's going to be one of those games where they just do nothing for the entire match. And that is a really bad goal. Look at this. Franceschi has actually had some real bad games lately. God damn it. As it happens, I don't think a 1-0 victory is actually enough for them due to our goal difference. But this is really poor to see us lose this game 1-0 at home. We've been better than this. We have been better than this. Campagnaro's throw. Orozco. I think we are going to get through. I forgot about that. Campagnaro's ball in and, well, Robban's there. Just hold on to it, mate. Freitas. Orozco. Oh, look at the space. Use the width. Ivanov. Go on, son. Ball in. Cleared. And that will surely do it. Orozco. Jovanovic. Can he turn at all? Ivanov. Headed it away, and that will... Nope. There we go. We are through 1-0 by losing, though, by virtue of our goal difference. That's poor from us. I still think we were probably the better side on the night, but they took the one chance that they'd got, and Franceschi did not exactly... He made a bit of a pig's ear of that, to be perfectly honest. That's a shame that that actually happened the way that it did, and we've actually only gone through with 10 points in the end. But... there you go. We thank God for that victory away from home earlier in the group. That's a shame, but we got through. Okay, so we're back. After the disappointment of going through on a defeat, which kind of sucks, to be honest, I feel like that was one of those things that's just going to happen. Thank goodness we didn't have to rely on that, because that would have been a gut-wrenching moment for us to do all that hard work towards the start, get 7 points from our first 3 matches, and then just kind of stumble a bit towards the end. Bit unfortunate, but I think we're all right. Rather get that out of the way now in a meaningless game. Anyway, Zag today, draw after. Honestly, I'm probably going to go with a very similar lineup, but I'd make a couple of changes. That's probably what we're going to go with. No, wait, I want to bring in Garcia as well. Yeah, so Vigawa, Lisic, Triviero because he wants football, Saavedra, Garcia, Silva, Rosa, Pandurovic, Freitas, Ivanov and Franceschi. Which will give us a lovely bench of Strakovski, Vinjevic, Hugo, Robban, Aslan, Jan and Kevin. I really like that their entire midfield 3 are former or current players from our team. In fact, no, they're all former players, because the one player they do have from us that's on loan isn't actually in their squad for some reason. Kowalczyk used to play for us. Zayats, remember, I sold him to another team a little while ago, used to play for us, and of course Marilison in there too. So Zag are doing well off the back of signing loads of our players. They're second in the league right now. Of course, Alan can't be in the squad because he can't play against us. I feel like it should be a winnable match. It's just nice to see former players of ours settling in and doing really well at other clubs. Marilison was never good enough for us, and he never quite hit the ground, but he's been so good for them this season. I just wanted to play a similar lineup because we've got the Christmas break soon anyway, so I figured give these guys another chance in the league. Oh God, get back if you could. They've got a lot of players forward, and where is our right back gone? Tobias Röser is another lad that's really starting to flourish a little. Oh, what a ball! If Zviggy turns that into a goal, what a pass that was from Röser. Absolutely wonderful. He's another player that's developing really nicely. Freitas, good strike there. But yeah, Albarracin is doing a great job, obviously, in that role, but Röser is finally starting to come in and not give him competition as much as at least be able to offer another option. Maybe find Lisik? Goes for Triviero instead. He might... Oh, well played. Röser, can he dig across that? He does! Oh, that is a... Oh, what a ball in again from Röser, but that should have been a goal for Zvegawa. Ivanov. I really want Shabal back. I feel like he's made a huge difference. Like, the fact that he's not played the last few matches, I think that's really killed us a little bit. He just seems so much better than Ivanov for whatever reason. Röser again, has he got another world-class cross on him? Oh, what a pass! Oh, Röser is picking out absolute peaches from, like, every position on the pitch right now. He's playing amazing. I was really impressed with Tobias Röser in that first half. Not only putting good crosses in, but just picking out some little cheeky passes too. We need to do a bit better than this, though. I think the players very much are going to need that Christmas break. We're just starting to flag a little bit as we get towards the halfway point in the season. I think it's also worth noting that Zag are second best in the league at the moment. So, you know, away at them is always going to be a difficult affair. Nice little ball around the side for Zvegawa. Oh, what a ball! Oh, what a block, I think, in the end there from Kogold. But what a pass from Zviggy. That's what he does. Okay, Lisik for another one. Zvegawa's header! Cleared off the line. Looking long down the field, and they've got it again. Remember, the one game we did lose last season was actually at home. It's been a long time since we lost an away fixture in the league. Oh, Marilison's got past one. Oh, dribbles it wide. Garcia could turn. He's got all kinds of space, and it's a great tip. Whips another one in. Headed down again. Vinjevich can maybe get the shot away. Blocked. I'm just going to call him Carroll from now on, I think. He's going to have one of those, like, douchebag one-named players. Silva. Oh, look at the space out wide. Victor Hugo. Garcia. Men out to his left. Saavedra's one of them. Oh, he's drilled it wide. Really good play again. I feel like we deserve a winner at some point, but we've just not had the chance to get it. Silva. Oh, blocked and cleared. Garcia, look at the space out wide. He's got to find Victor Hugo. Oh. Garcia again. Oh, cheeky man, don't do that. Wow, well, we've certainly turned on the quality. Oh, even what a touch. He's gone round a few. He's gone round more. Ah, Victor Hugo. Oh, my God. Wow, it's going to be 0-0. We really have... They've really fought hard to hold on to that draw. There's a reason why they're second in the lead, frankly, with results like that. We battered them, but could not get the breakthrough there. Pandurovic ends up getting man of the match. Zvegawa was decent. Röser was decent as well in the first half, but there we go. Still only 5 goals conceded, but they're a good side. You can see why they've scored 40 times this season. Well, not today, you couldn't. Right. Now, draw. Just thought I'd have a check. Unfortunately, Lech didn't get through their Europa League group. They lost on the final day to Lech Poznan, I'm guessing. Sorry. To Atalanta. They beat them in the home game and all they needed was a draw and they would have got through. But to be fair, 8 points from that group with Athletic and Atalanta, it is actually an excellent result for them. It just sucks that they drew against Hajduk. That would have been an extra point. Right, Champions League draw. Quick bit of update. Lech Poznan have sacked Stala Solbakken, even though they got third in their Europa League group and are still well within the race for the European spots this season. Bit strange, but there you go. So, the teams we can get. Monaco, Bayern, City... Sorry, no, we can't get City. Monaco, Bayern, Real, Atletico, Inter, PSG, Schalke. So, out of those, Monaco, Inter, or Schalke. Although Inter did get to the final, I think, last year. I don't know. Lecce are down here with us. Let's just go for it. Who are we going to get? Please not Real Madrid again. Bayern. Not the easiest. Who did Lechia? Lechia got Atletico. So, Atlechia... this is not going to be easy. Bayern Munich. I can't remember the last time we played Bayern, but that is not going to be an easy one at all. But that's what we're going to be doing after Christmas. It's great to have 2 Polish teams in the knockout stages, though. That's mental. Just a very quick glance at the coefficients. Look at that. 16 points for us, but most importantly, 15 for Lechia. So that's 31 points between us two. What's that? 37? 41 points this season between us. I think we're going to be getting more points than last year. And our coefficient as well, up to 81. But this is the chart that really matters. We're already on 8.6 thanks to Lechia getting through with us, which means we're going to be gaining points this season rather than losing, which is very, very nice. This is going to be the best season we've ever had in Europe, I think. What about next year? As things stands, we would move back ahead of Scotland. Well, no, we'd actually stay 9th place because we both leapfrog Russia. No, wait, So as things stand, we would actually move up into 8th place in the coefficient rankings, along with Scotland joining us there as Russia start to slip down, and we'd start to be getting close to Portugal and Holland. Those are the ones that we really need to catch. 6th place is absolutely crucial, because if you look, if we get to 6th place, we get an extra European spot. We get 2 guaranteed group stage places, which means we can start to get that domination, and a potential 3rd team in the Champions League, as well as 3 in the Europa. Massive time. That's what we need. The more European spots, the better. And I think within a couple of seasons, we could start to get there. I know some of you guys have done it, and that frankly is a very exciting prospect to me. So next episode, of course, is going to be Bayern, followed by a lovely league game against Skra in there as well. Katowice and Lechia games in there too, so that's going to be difficult. We've got some winter stuff. It's going to be a tough one. I'm hoping we don't lose any players in January. We're generally all right in January, but we'll see. If I find any players that I can bring in to strengthen us, I will. We've got lots of money in the bank right now, but we'll have to see. I'm not going to spend it willy-nilly, you know. I need to make sure that I want to make sure every signing counts at least a little bit. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this episode, in spite of the fact that we actually didn't win a game in it, nor did we score a goal, we are through to the next round of the Champions League, where we'll play Bayern Munich. I'm excited about what's to come. Anyway, if you've enjoyed it, drop a like, that'd be glorious, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.